How much information can be gathered from one singular item? How much data can be gleaned from one particular piece of artifact? Suppose that thousands and thousands and thousands of years were to come and go, and our nation no longer existed. There was no mention of her in history books and literature and scientific journals, nowhere. We had ceased to be. And future archaeologists at a certain excavation site came across a unique relic. How much information can be gathered, how much data can be gleaned from one singular item, from one common penny, from one ordinary cent? The future archaeologists would ascertain that we were a people of metallurgy, that we knew how to extract and blend and mold metals to the degree that we could even put hair on a man's head. We were a people of metallurgy. They would comprehend that we were a people of fashion, that we knew how to design and create clothing that would accentuate a man's face so as to look into his eyes and to help us to determine whether he were a man of integrity or whether he were not. We were a people of fashion. They would determine that we were people of honor, no matter how numerous a society may have been, no matter how populous. Only a few select persons were so highly esteemed they had their likeness impressed on our coinage. We were a people of honor. By the written script on the coin, they would establish that we were a people of communication, that we knew how to take our thoughts, our ideas, and our knowledge and put it in a permanent form so as to pass this information from one person to the next, or from one generation to the next. We were a people of communication. By the date on the coin, they would know that we were a people of history, that we had the opportunity to learn from the mistakes of the past and to chart the thoughts and ideas of others so as to help us to determine the best path to choose for the future, which is nothing more than history yet to be made. We were a people of history. They would perceive that we were a people of virtues. There is a powerful word on this coin: liberty. Liberty does not mean for a person to do whatever he or she wishes, but freedom that works in tandem with responsibility, within certain parameters, so as to help that person to become all that he or she is supposed to be, who in turn would help others to become what they should be. We were a people of virtues. They would realize that we were a people of art. Everything on this coin has a symmetrical sight so as to cause the beholder to take long glances of admiration at its beauty. We were a people of art. They would recognize that by the very existence of a coin that we were a people of commerce, that we had set values for our goods and services, and that we attempted to regulate our economy. We were a people of commerce. They would see by the building on the back that we were a people of architecture, that we knew the strengths of various materials so as to construct an edifice not only for pragmatic purposes, but also as a memorial for a person, a people, a theme, and an ideal or an event. We were a people of architecture. They could tell that we were a people of agriculture. Not only do we know how to grow food to feed ourselves, but we knew how to embed flowers and bushes and trees in front of a structure so as to increase its aesthetic value. We were a people of agriculture. They would understand that we were a people with influences from many lands. There is a foreign phrase on this coin. Not only did we have trade with other nations, but we exchanged knowledge and ideas and had friendships that transcended international boundaries. We were a people with influences from many lands. Once again, referring to their phrase, e pluminis unum, out of the many one, a phrase that collaborates very well with the phrase above it, United States of America. No matter the number of our states, we had the ability to pull together for a common purpose, a common theme, or a common cause. We at one time were a united people. then the future archaeologist will grasp the most important phrase of all. It is on the front where it should be. It is at the top where it should be. In God we trust. If this is referring to the one true living God as revealed through the exalted Lord Jesus Christ, if there were a remnant of people who tenaciously held to the biblical principles, then surely at some point of our duration on this terrestrial sphere, we could have been a people of strength, power, might, as demonstrated in gentleness. A people of wealth and of abundance, as portrayed in generosity. A people of justice, a people of kindness, a people of integrity, a people of intrepidness, a people of mercy, a people of the potential greatness if we adhere to these biblical principles, and a people destined for great demise if we have forsaken, forgotten, abandoned, or despised those very principles. One ordinary cent, one common penny, one singular item.